I made over $500,000 from YouTube in a single year. As you can see, we have $473,000 processed here. Go ahead and refresh that. And we also have $85,000 processed on WAP. So how did I do that? Essentially, there is a new way to make money on YouTube because as you see on my YouTube channel, I have 2.4 million views, 134,000 hours of watch time, 55,000 subscribers, and $11,000 in revenue. So if I wasn't making money from this new method, then I would have only made $11,000 in the last year, which honestly would have been pretty brutal. Now, maybe I would have gotten some sponsorships in there too. Maybe it would have been more like 30,000. It would not have been 500,000. So I'm not the only person doing this, by the way. There are hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of young, smart YouTubers who are just making money through this strategy. For example, this guy's on our homepage. This is one of our clients. This is Cole. And he's doing $52,000 a month. You know, he's making good money from YouTube. So another example would be Daryl, who we just started working with. And he has literally posted 5 videos. And in the span of those 5 videos, his first one hit 141,000 views and generated him over $5,000 in revenue. And his channel is about to blow up. Also, if we go over to people like Chandler Sane, who makes really niche content about real estate, and he makes wholesale real estate content, he's only getting a couple hundred views a video. Some are over a few thousand, but majority are, you know, around 1,000 views, right? Last year, he made over $1.64 million from people coming in contact with his YouTube channel. How is it possible that people like Joel Kaplan, who's a person who he grew from 5,000 to over 250,000 subscribers and made over $6 million from his YouTube channel?
That year, we went from 5,000 subscribers to over 250,000. And that's only possible because of Lyndon.
How is it that they did that? Because on AdSense, I can tell you, Joel made around $8,000 a month, right? Which is still good money. That's fine, but it's not $6 million. So how are these people and myself making all of this money online? Well, I want to walk you through it today. And this is going to be a little bit more of an advanced video. This is a raw video. I normally don't do these on my channel, but I thought this would be valuable to share because honestly, it would have been very, very nice to know this when I first started, because I literally spent years making videos that got views, but they just didn't make me money. I was getting hundreds of thousands of views a video, making like $2,000 to $3,000 a month, which was just brutal. And I realized I missed out on so much money because I just didn't know the strategy. So I'm about to show you guys the real behind the scenes, just expose my entire business, expose exactly how I'd make content for this business, and essentially just expose how you can do this yourself, because I think there's a huge opportunity here, and that's my goal, is to help you guys out. So I want to make sure that everyone is at least aware of this and can take advantage of it on their own. So let's go through it. If you look at my channel, you'll notice something very interesting. And we can go here. So this is the page that I pretty much drive everybody back to. This is called a landing page. So this is essentially where I drive my traffic. And specifically, we target mostly business owners and entrepreneurs. Now, all of our content doesn't go after business owners and entrepreneurs, at least on this channel, and I'll break down the second channel in a second, but we still get a good amount of business owners and entrepreneurs who end up watching this channel, right? Because we get on average 5,000 to 10,000 views a video. So with that, when a business owner or entrepreneur comes on this page, what they will do is they will go ahead and watch this video. So, hey, business owners, entrepreneurs, our proven system will grow your income, grow your YouTube way faster and generate a ton of leads and income, right? Which is what they want. So you want to think about, what does the person who's watching your content want? Like, what is their desire? Do they want to make more money? Do they want to get fit? If you have a fitness channel, they probably want to get fit. They probably want to get a 6-pack or, you know, slim down for the summer, right? Or lose weight. Here, I talk about YouTube, and a lot of business owners want to make money on YouTube. So I basically created an offer for that. From here, you can go ahead and like watch this video. This is what we like to call a VSL. So this is a virtual sales letter, which essentially, it's just a fancy way to say it's a video that's trying to sell you. It's a video that's trying to get you to take an action and book a call. So you can look through this if you'd like, and funnel hack me, which just means like copying my stuff, and yeah, just take a look at how we frame it. But basically I just say, hey, you know, if you want to increase your profits, you want to make more money with YouTube, and you know, if you'd like to just overall make more money, then go ahead and book a call with me and my team. And we've done it for all these other people. We can do it for you too. Building trust, building credibility. From there, we have this section right here, which basically tells them to schedule a call with our team. They pick a time, enter their name, put their phone number, email, then answer some questions that just qualify them, see if they're a good fit. From here, they either, yes, they understand, or no, they don't understand, and they go into book a call. After they go ahead and book a call, they'll get sent to another page that says like, hey, thanks for booking a call. Here's what you can expect from it. And that's pretty much the whole process. It's very, very simple. We have some text under here that just also tries to convince them to buy, some testimonials of people we've helped, like Joel Kaplan, who we made 6 million, Paul Hillsey, an 8-figure entrepreneur, Chandler Sane, who we made 1.64 million, Eric Kavlar's, we made 100K a month, Brian NG, who we helped go from $0 to $20,000 a month with YouTube, or other people who helped grow their channel like $0 to $40,000 in a month, right? Then we have what's included in the actual offer itself. So that's it. And we have another book a call down here. That's pretty much the entire, what we like to call a funnel. So that's the entire thing that is meant to get someone to buy. From there, how it looks is they're going to go onto a call. They're going to get on a call with either me or what we like to call a closer, which is just somebody who takes the calls for me. And that closer will go ahead and sell them, get them into the program, and then they get access to our more advanced program, which is, just helping you grow faster on YouTube and helping you grow your business on YouTube. And yeah, so that is the main thing. Then what we also have is this school group here. And you'll notice we actually run something that's called a free course funnel, which you probably likely have not heard of before. So what we have on YouTube is we have a free course video, and you'll notice that every single video that we make, so let's go like this one. If we go to the end of this video and we go here, you'll notice that this video pops up here, and I'm talking about, hey, go click this video. So if you click on this video, it is essentially a little 5-minute video that's meant to convince someone to go and get access to our free course, which is this one right here. Boom. Amplify views, free course. So this video right here, they get access to an entirely free course, right? And if you haven't gotten access to this, you should, because it's a really, really good free course. There's no catch here. It really is free. So just go ahead and get access to it. And the goal with this is to really just nurture them, to give them a ton of value up front and basically just be like, hey, you get access to all this for free. Literally learn everything from strategy to packaging to scripting to editing to analytics to monetization, all of it. Right? How to go through the entire process of building and monetizing a YouTube channel. From here, if we see people that are qualified within the school group, so we'll go to the members section, look for people who are qualified, and basically figure out, so like, for example, this guy Ed, right? A guy living his dream life, building a community for like-minded dreamers, right? That's somebody who we would probably go ahead and reach out to and be like, hey, would love to learn a little bit more about your situation, learn a little bit more about what you do, and see if it's a good fit for us to work together, right? And if it's not a good fit, we won't try to pitch them into a call. But if it is a good fit and we think we can actually genuinely help that person grow on YouTube, then we will go ahead and book them into a call, right? And it's the same process as this landing page, but we just do it through a conversation instead. So those are the main 2 ways that we actually acquire customers. And that's how we get results like this, where we're closing over $500,000. You can do this. And I want to show you guys how to do this. So the most easy way to do this yourself is to literally set up a channel like this. This channel we started a few months ago, and it basically is just a very, very niche YouTube channel. The goal of this channel is not to get views. The goal of this channel is to literally just target the exact person that we want to target, which is essentially coaches, consultants, agency owners, business owners on YouTube, right? And what we do on this channel is literally just make extremely niche content. So it'd be like how we made $51,000 in 30 days on a brand new offer. That's a video that targets coaches, consultants, agency owners. That's not a video that targets, you who's probably watching this right now. And this is literally just content for our ICP or our ideal customer profile. So when we create these videos, they're very, very simple. They're not complicated at all. In fact, almost no editing. It's literally just me sitting down with an iPad and we just go through how to do whatever I talk about in the video itself, right? So this one's about how I make $5,000 from every video that I post. And I basically just break that down. From here, what they'll do is they'll go through that funnel again. They'll go onto this landing page. They'll get booked into a call. But if you're going to do this yourself, this is what I would recommend to do. I would recommend to make a channel like this where you're not going after views. You're actually going after the exact person that you have an offer for. So the exact person that you have a product for. And first things first, you need to build a product. So you need to actually come up with an idea. And the best way to do that is literally just think, what is the thing that could help the person that I'm talking to the most? If you have a garden, like a gardening YouTube channel, you can make an offer being like, hey, I'll help you create a beautiful garden. Or if you have a fitness YouTube channel, you could go ahead and say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and help you get a 6-pack, right? Those are 2 very clear outcomes, right? And you want to make sure that these are clear outcomes. I'll help you build a beautiful garden. That's tangible. I'll help you get a 6-pack. That's tangible. You don't want to say like, oh, I'll help you live a better life. That's intangible. You want to try to make it as tangible as possible. For example, me, I'll help you get 100,000 subscribers, right? And that is our offer that's very tangible. So I would try to think about what that is for you and try to think about how you can go ahead and help someone to do that. Now, there's a couple ways to do that. You can either do that just by hopping on a call with them one-on-one, which is what we started out with, and we still give a lot of one-on-one personal support to our clients. Then you can go on to kind of like level 2, which is helping one-to-many. So it's you and then a whole group of people down below at the same time. And that allows you to scale more as you progress, because eventually if you're signing 100 clients, you're going to not be able to do all of them one-on-one. And then the third is just like courses. I'm not a huge fan of that. I prefer actually working one-on-one with people and coaching them. I think that's a better way to do it. It helps them get better results. It's good for you, it's good for them, it's good for everybody. So those are kind of like the 3 things that you could do. And obviously one-on-one is more involved. One-to-many is still pretty involved, not as involved as the one-on-one. And then the courses are not involved at all, right? You make it once and then you're done, which is very nice if you can get that up and running, but I prefer coaching. So those are the 3 kind of like levels that you can do it at. And once you design a product around that, which could literally just be as simple as like, hey, have 6 one-on-ones with me over the span of 6 months, or have 3 one-on-ones over the span of 3 months. Charge anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 for that, depending on the value that you think you can provide. I will tell you right now, like with this kind of service, you don't want to be charging less than $1,000 per person, because it's just not going to work, especially if you're doing more one-on-one. Then you're just not going to make really good money with it. Like most problems, a lot of people have really limiting beliefs about what people will pay for problems, because they think in their own head, they're like, would I pay $3,000 to build a beautiful garden? No, but you also already know how to do it, right? And so other people will gladly pay $3,000 to build a beautiful garden in their house. There's a lot of those people out there. I can guarantee that. And you really have to work on getting over that internal kind of limiting belief about charging high prices if you want this to work. So yeah, like you need to be charging at least a few $1,000s. And the easiest way to do this is literally just like make your YouTube video, and then in the description, you can either drop your funnel link right here, which is this page right here, or what you can also do is if you're just getting started, you can just change this to a Calendly link. So you can change this to something that's called a Calendly, and this is essentially just a way to book in a call with people, right? So I could go ahead and copy this, boom, drop this in here, and this is a way for someone to book a call with my closer, right? They can choose any of these days, choose a time, and just book in a call with me. From there, you can see if it's a good fit, and you can go ahead and see if you can actually help that person. And if you can't help them, don't sell them. That's the whole point of coaching, is that you know that you can help someone. Now, that is pretty much the entire process, and you can build a really good quality, like $10,000 a month business, pretty much in any niche using this exact same strategy. And it is by far the best way to make the most amount of money on YouTube. If you're going for AdSense alone, it's going to be very hard to make a living on YouTube, and it's just not really going to work. Like it's going to be tough. You're gonna have to get millions and millions of views, which is much harder than getting a couple thousand views and really building a sustainable business. So I would think about how you can apply this. And by the way, if you are getting millions of views and you have a high ticket offer like this, you have a high ticket product, which just means an expensive product, then you are going to be making a lot more money, right? I've made $500,000, but I have friends who've made 30 million with this, right? And there's a lot of people who just are getting millions of views and also have a high ticket offer attached to it that are just making generational wealth from YouTube. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on, share this with you, because I think it is by far the best opportunity right now. And I want to just make you aware of this. If you do want help building this out for yourself, there's a link in the description, but no pressure on that. But if you are a good fit, then we'll go ahead and help you. And if not, then we'll tell you no. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think about this more raw style of content. If you want the free YouTube course, it's up here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks and peace.